You're about to go on a radio safari through the Roosevelt Park Zoo in Mana. Radio Safari, being brought to you by Dakota Square Arco, Rick's Jewelry, downtown Mana, and by Dakota Pawnbrokers. Welcome to another Radio Safari at KHRT. I'm Jonas Nelson. Today we're talking with Quinn. She is the African hoofstock and primate keeper here at Roosevelt Park Zoo. And Quinn, that is a long title. What does it mean?
So basically we've got quite a few guys in our African hoofstock department, which is not always African hoofstock. Our African hoofstock does include giraffe, okapi, and the warthog. And then we also do have the red kangaroo and Japanese serows. And then we also take care of all of our primates. So we have 2 different species of gibbons and then 2 different species of lemurs.
So the animals you're in charge of here is kind of the ones that are a little more unusual, it sounds like. Not the lions and tigers and bears sort of thing. So talk a little bit about some of these and kind of where they come from, how you got them.
Yeah, so honestly, a lot of these animals are really, really unique. I didn't even know Japanese serow existed until I got here and saw them and was like, what are those things? Yeah. So definitely a unique animal. I'm pretty sure we're one of the only zoos in North America that has them. So I think that's a really unique animal that we have here. And of course, we also have Akili, our okapi, which is another crazy, unique animal that I love talking about. So he's one of my favorites to talk about just because he's so unique.
So as keeper of these different animals, what does your job entail each day?
It changes day to day. No matter what, it's always get eyes on the animals, make sure they're all good, alive, doing well, alert, eating. Then we'll go through and clean everyone and give enrichment out, do some training, and then just some projects on the side.
So Quinn, as people come and see these different displays of the animals, what do you hope they walk away with?
I personally hope they walk away with a little bit more conservation knowledge. We like to put up a lot of signage about different conservation things. For Akili specifically, recycling your cell phones. That's one of the easiest ways to help them out. There's a mineral in your cell phone batteries that you can only find where he lives.
And you mentioned the primates also that you have here. Talk a little bit about kind of where did they come from in the world?
So all of our primates, we have our gibbons that are from different rainforests in Asia, and then our lemurs are from the island of Madagascar. So they face some different challenges than, say, our okapi with that kind of thing. Habitat, deforestation, and all of that is always kind of a driving goal there. But for okapi, it's more of that mining aspect, and then for our gibbons, it's more of a palm oil farming kind of impact that's happening there. So different sources of the deforestation.
Well, I'm sure the summer weather like this is easier for these animals, but what are the other North Dakota seasons? What challenges do they present to you and to these animals?
So there's quite a few. If you come to the zoo, I'm sure you'll see that the primates kind of have their outdoor summer enclosure. And so one of the big things is, moving the primates from their inside to their outside enclosures. So, training with them, getting them comfortable with crates and all of that is a really, really big goal of mine. You can imagine a primate that is swinging through the trees doesn't really want to go into a small box on the ground, but we really establish those relationships, and that helps getting them back outside when it's nice out and inside when it's cold and they can't really handle it. So we do have a lot of warm climate animals that we have to make adjustments for, but we have the facilities so that they can stay here year-round, which is awesome.
So Quinn, final question I have is, what's the funnest part of your job as a keeper?
I love enrichment. So basically just giving the animals toys and letting them play with it. I think that is the most fun aspect and has been kind of my goal since I realized I wanted to be a zookeeper. Enrichment has always been my number one. So that's my favorite part of zookeeping.
All right. Quinn again is the African hoofstock and primate keeper here at Roosevelt Park Zoo. Thanks for taking time to fill us in today on your job.
Of course. Thank you so much for taking the time and asking.
All right. Join us again next time. We'll do another radio safari here on KHRT.